hello, hello. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Come in, come in, come in. This is Tamika's Den. I am Tamika. Get on in here, y'all. Get on in here. Kick off your shoes and relax your feet. You are now in the den. So, of course, y'all, today is Self-Care Saturday. Happy Saturday to everybody, okay? Thank you for joining me today. If are not here on, the live, then on the replay, let me know replay game you came by. So today, y'all, of course, with Self-Care Saturday, if this is your first time finding my channel, welcome, welcome to you. If you're somebody that's been coming around, welcome back. Glad to have you here. And of course, with Self-Care Saturday, we are talking about self-care ideas, self-care tips, healthcare, health problems, health issues, mental health issues, okay, stopping the stigma on mental health, breaking the silence, stopping the myth, giving the facts, okay. And today we are going to be talking about holiday depression. This is kind of a part two. The last one we were talking about seasonal depression, SAD, sad, they go hands in hand. With the seasonal depression is more about just like, winter, summer, spring, fall, and how our depression can go up and down with that. And with the holidays, sometimes we get the holiday blues for many different reasons, and we are going to be talking about some of the causes, some of the reasons why we do get holiday depression. We're going to be talking about coping with it and just different ideas of how to reduce the impact of depression around this time is something that I definitely suffer with and kind of go up and down with myself. So yeah, that's what we're gonna be getting into today, y'all. Hey, Miss Kira, thanks for stopping by. Miss Kira also, does Saturday Sip and self-care and what you should be watching. We do some of the similar things, and she's been talking about this as well. We need as many people, talking about these issues as possible. So definitely, if y'all not subscribed to her, make sure that y'all do subscribe to her as well. Hey, dearie, thank you for coming through. Hey, Book Diva. Yes, we are in the zen, y'all. So, like I said, this is not something that I haven't spoke about before. I probably will speak about it every year because I just feel like it's very important. It's something that we do have to discuss. A lot of people actually, do suffer with depression during this time. The suicide rates are a lot higher during this time and things of that nature. So we just need to definitely always speak on these topics. So of course, you guys, like I said, we will be talking about holiday depression, coping skills, and of course we're gonna have our positive affirmations. Okay, we always gotta put the positivity up in there. And we always have to definitely, first and foremost, okay, without a doubt, remember to breathe. Okay. And so, yeah, and breathe, right? The first and foremost before anything. And also just a mental health check-in. How are you guys feeling today? What's the vibe? How we making it through this week? I ain't gonna lie to y'all. Listen, I was busy this week. I'm sorry as I don't know what, and I have not been sleeping good at all. That's nothing new. I'm pretty much used to it now. So, but I'm keeping on pressing, and I don't see a break in sight for like the next 2 weeks. So, but when I do get my time to, relax, relate, release, I'm definitely going to be doing it. So, of course, we know this is the place, child. You are in the right place. Okay, you in the den. This is my happy place. We are doing good vibes only. All right, everybody is welcome. Self-care is not a luxury, it's a necessity, point blank, period. And we are now officially closed for self-care. Okay. Yeah. So we are talking about holiday depression. And like I said, many people suffer with it. You can have anywhere from maybe 6 out of 10 to 8 out of 10, depending on the situation, that actually suffer with holiday depression around this time. And we just have to be really mindful. First of all, I always say give yourself grace, give others grace, and that when we're interacting with others, please remember that the holiday may not be the same for them as it is for you. Just be sensitive and have patience and kindness, and consider the fact that during the holiday season it could be rough for some people. Holidays can be a time full of sadness, self-reflection, loneliness, anxiety for those that are suffering with it, and the triggers can be brought on by stress, fatigue, unrealistic expectations. Sometimes people really get stressed about their finances during this time, even though that's not even what it's supposed to be about. But you really want to sometimes be able to do certain things for your kids and you may not be able to, or just your loved ones in general. And so, or you may not be able to get around family and friends as much as some other people may be able to for various reasons. And if you're dealing with holiday depression, relieve yourself from stressful situations. Take time to rest. Don't take on more than you can handle. Avoid toxic people if you can. Avoid a toxic environment, period. And reach out to someone if you are feeling alone, okay? That is always first and foremost. Hey, Candy Love. Thanks for coming through. Appreciate you. So yes, whole holiday depression, signs, causes, and ways to cope, right? Because we don't just want to stay there and be like, okay, this goes on and that's the end of it. We actually want to talk about things that we can do that can make the changes, and we want to know the signs and things that actually make us, go into this place in the first place. So how to manage depression during the holidays. Stick with your routine as much as you possibly can. Sometimes that's not going to always be, a choice that you have. Set firm boundaries, okay? Practice saying no. And these, even though we're discussing the holiday times, because the holiday times are coming, guys, these are actually things that we can do on a daily basis, no matter what the situation, no matter if it's a holiday there or not, okay? Just so happen that we are around the holiday time, so that's what I wanted to focus on. But this is actually every single day. Then you have release your expectations, stay active and get outdoors. Be careful about over consuming, on substances, okay, or alcohol. Don't put all your energy into one day. I gotta work on that one for myself. Don't share how you're feeling with a trusted loved one, right? We know that we can't always talk to everybody, but hopefully you have that one person that you are able to confide into, right? And then consider volunteering throughout the holidays. Sometimes helping other people could also make you feel good, within yourself, that you're doing things for others. Keep track of your spending if you can, okay? Because we don't want to overspend and then go into depression about that. Create your own traditions. I know that's something that I've had to do. Me and my girlfriend was just discussing that the other day. Like, growing up, I had traditions that was with my mom. Then I started traditions with my son, and then so much family have passed away through the years, so then those family gatherings of course wasn't the same. Then you have that one person that may hold the family together. That person isn't around anymore. You also have all different kind of family and friends that move away. For me, I know that I have definitely been in a boat of both of those things, and I've actually been losing as of lately a lot of more of my peers as well that I've grown up with since I was a child. So definitely, you look at all of that in a different aspect. Of course, losing my other half, we had our traditions that we start to make with our family, and so over time it has definitely became different for each of the holidays as opposed to how it used to be. And so you got to definitely be mindful of that. I'm not big on like decorating and things of that nature. I've discussed this before, but I will definitely go to the Christmas movies, the Christmas music. That part of it I do like. But as far as pulling out decorations, child, I got so much decorations in my closet, but I guess I'll pass them down to my son because I'm not gonna throw them away, especially not my Disney collectibles. I paid too much money for that. Okay, it's gonna stay right there, but I don't, I rarely pull them out. So, plans, Plan your exit strategies. So in other words, if you somewhere and you know that it's making you feel uncomfortable, you're not liking the vibe there, you don't want to stay too long, because believe it or not, sometimes people will invite you places and they'll be like, oh, come on, it's going to make you feel better. You got to push yourself and you need to get over here, right? But sometimes it does make you feel good, and then sometimes it makes you feel good to a certain point, and you ready to go the heck home, or you already know before you get there, I really don't want to be here. I really don't want to stay here a long time. So you already kind of set up how long you're going to be there and stick to that. When it's too much for you and you feel like you've had enough, there's nothing wrong with you being like, okay, yep, gotta go. All right, pack it up. And if you also have, a sad like try sad therapy. I learned about this when we was doing the seasonal depression last month. Actually, I had never heard of the sad light before. I had to go ahead and look into that. And so that is another one. And of course, if you really feel like you need help more than what a friend could give you, or more than what you can give to yourself, you can always talk to a therapist as well. I know people get real sketchy when it comes to that, but as somebody that has been in therapy, I'm always telling you guys that I'm all for it. I've seen such a big help that it's been to me since I started using it, and I will always tell other people to, just give it a try. You may or may not like it. You might, actually be surprised at how much of a help it can be. So moving on from there, we are going to go to practicing, um, self-care during the holidays, and also just battling with holiday depression and ideas, of how to reduce the impact that holiday stress can kind of induce during that time. So again, a lot of this is kind of repetitive things that y'all have already been hearing me say. Set realistic goals and expectations, share responsibilities with loved ones, reach out to family and friends, be aware of increased social isolation. So we don't want to isolate too much, have a balance to it. Sometimes you may want to pull back and be to yourself for a minute when you need to. And when you also feel like you've been kind of down and out for a little too long, too stuck in your bed or your room for too long, you just kind of want to be self-aware of that. Only you gonna know when it's too much, or when you feel like you overdoing it. That is definitely when you want to reach out to somebody. Recognize loss of sunshine. That also has an impact on us. That's where the going outside and making sure you have your little walks for the day coming at. Okay. And understand the grieving process of a significant other, okay, which we already just was talking about, and any type of loss in your life, right? Whether it be death, whether it be a loss of a job, maybe loss of something as far as your health and stuff like that concerns. All of these, any major life change can have an impact, and that also can make you depressed if you are going through those things as well, right? So as far as practicing the self-care, right? Practice self-care during the holidays. It's only 6 that I have there. That is meditate for 10 minutes. Okay. Check with your finances. Focus on your goals. Treat yourself. Okay. Ain't never nothing wrong with treating yourself to a little something. Okay. Maintain your physical health and set healthy boundaries, right? That's pretty simple. Hey, HEA, thanks for coming through. How you feeling today? Excuse me, y'all. Right, that is pretty simple. Then we go to holiday wellness tips, right? And so stick to your routine, right? So we've already heard that a couple different times. It's very important to have a routine, find time to be active, practice, having control, fill up on your veggies when you can. I know everybody is not into the the vegetables, okay? But if it is any that you like, then make sure you eat more of those. I know my sister's one that ain't too much into the vegetables. I think she's gotten way better as she got older. When she was younger, she wasn't trying to, eat none. Of course, allow yourself rest. Rest is very important, and that's the problem that I have, child, because I do not be resting the way that I need to. I'm lucky if I get 3 or 4 hours sleep on a good day. So rest is definitely important. Of course, drink sensibly, indulge without feeling guilty, treat yourself. Those is always important. Make one meal a day that is healthy or nourishing. Okay, that is another problem I have. A lot of times I don't have an appetite, so I actually do a lot of shakes. Since I don't have an appetite, I will typically have a shake in the morning, a shake for lunch, and then just eat whatever for dinner. So you got to work on that, and it's always about the importance of rest and the importance of getting enough sleep. Those is like the top things that we have to be aware of and really try to work hard on throughout the year, not just during holiday time, right? And so today is a good day. That's always beautiful, honey. It's always good when it's a good day. And that's what we need. Okay, yes, being broke is depressing, child. It really, really is. It really, really is. If your money is funny, then you probably not gonna be in the best of moods, and you ain't gonna be thinking about, doing much of anything, because you be like, I ain't got no money to do it. Okay. Candy Love says, yes, this is needed on a daily. Yeah, absolutely. Okay, we have to remind ourselves, and we have to try to do what we can do. What you can't do, what you can do. So I have been learning that. That's been a process for me, that some things is just completely out of our control, no matter what we may feel, no matter what we may be thinking, or whatever the case may be. We do what we can do. You leave the rest and you go ahead. Okay, let go and let God. So we ain't God. So some things is just out of our control, and we cannot do them no matter how much. And it don't make no sense to stress over them, because that stress is just going to end up making you physically sick and probably mentally sick as well. They go hand in hand. Okay. So that's just what it is. What's up, Moochie? What's going on? Yes. So we probably not going to be up here for that long for this, but I did feel like it was important, and I needed to step on in here and check in with the people, do our daily check-in, mental health check-in, see how everybody is feeling and stuff like that. So we are going to be moving on to positive affirmations. Of course, we do these positive affirmations anytime, all the time, right, on a daily basis. I always tell you guys, at least take one thing out of the bunch, right? Even if it's just one that you grab onto and you feel like that's what is speaking to you, that's what you're dealing with right now, then it's always good to go ahead and just practice that one every single day. The more you say them, the more you will get used to saying them. It will become a regular basis, something that you do without even thinking about it, and that you will be very comfortable with, and you will start to feel a difference, after a while of doing them. It may feel a little awkward at first, okay? But I find that it has been helping me a whole lot, between that and also, of course, just the um relax, relate of it all, right? Us making sure that we take our breath, whether we take it for 3 minutes, 5 minutes, 10 minutes, however long that you can. Okay. I don't know how many people watch Raising Canaan, but when Uncle Marvin was like, listen, I need to do my breathing exercises. Okay. Go ahead and take a breath in, exhale, and let it out. That is real, y'all. That is real. Okay. And I love that they put that in there. So, as far as the positive affirmations, and also, you guys, just in case for anybody's interested, I know sometimes y'all may not see these that well when I put them up. I always have them in the community tab as well, so you can look at them from there. If you want me to send it to you in a DM or anything like that, you can let me know that. I also share them on all my social media. So no matter what, you can either have it, the access from the community tab, from the social media, whichever way. Okay. So these are also ones that you can save for yourself, so that you can look at them, print them out if you want to, if you so choose to. So 15 holiday affirmations, right? I am thankful for today. I am thankful for today. I am grateful for the joy and love that this day has to offer. I am grateful for the joy and love that this day has to offer. My heart is grateful and my mind is at peace. I love that one. My heart is grateful and my mind is at peace. I am full of positive and loving energy. I am full of positive and loving energy. I radiate joy, gratitude, and loving and peace, right? I radiate joy, gratitude, and peace. Today I will be present in every moment. Today I will be present in every moment. I pledge to offer myself today. I pledge to offer myself today. I am chained. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm in charge of how I feel. I am in charge of how I feel and I choose joy. I am in charge of how I feel and I choose joy. I am in charge of how I feel and I choose joy. So far, um, my heart is grateful and my mind is at peace. And I am in charge of how I feel and I choose joy. Those are my two favorites so far. So I will probably write those two down on a sticky and put them on my wall so I can say those for the rest of this week. But next up, we have I find joy in this present moment. I find joy in this present moment. I fully embrace this day and all of the beautiful opportunities, you know, to give and receive love, right? And as I move throughout this day, I will resolve to spread my light wherever I go. Ooh, I like that too. As I move throughout this day, I will resolve and spread my light wherever I go, right? And I move through this day with grace and ease. I move through this day with grace and ease. So I like those, y'all. I like those. I have the power to make this a beautiful day. I have the power to make this a beautiful day. I effortlessly walk through this day with love and light. I effortlessly walk through this day with love and light. Today is a beautiful gift. I pledge to be present and live fully in the moment. Today is a beautiful gift. I pledge to be present and live fully in the moment. Okay. Yeah, shout out to Uncle Marvin, okay? With the woo side. I was here for that. Especially from a man, because sometimes they don't be showing men, you know, doing things that is of self-care, let alone just for their self, let alone just for health. We get kind of funny with that, but I'm always happy no matter what, whether they show a man or a woman, especially in TV these days. I like that they show more things of us doing stuff that is for our health because it's very important. And so I'm always pleased whenever they show that. um Very says share love, not money, cheaper and better. That's a fact though. A lot of times people be stressed over spending money, getting the most expensive gifts and all of that different stuff, but especially how fast the kids grow. Half the time, a lot of stuff that you spending all that money on, they only gonna wear for 2 seconds, especially when they grow small, they grow so fast. They'll pick up a toy for a minute and then you never see that damn toy again. You be asking them where that toy at, they don't even know, or the toy end up broke. So some of this stuff, that's material, don't last forever and you can't take it with you. But at the same time, enjoy yourself, when and how you can. Yes, it is very real. Very, very real. Um yeah, Uncle Marvin was was the real MVP. He was the MVP of that episode. Well, Howard was too. But we ain't gonna get into that. What's up, David Williams? Thanks for coming through. So definitely is important to be doing those things. Let's see what else I had here. I don't think it was too much more. Actually, some of these I think I had shared like last week. Because even when y'all don't see me do videos, I'm always continuously sharing self-care stuff up on, social media. I'm sharing it in the community tag. I'm always talking about these things, even when I'm not doing a video. So I think this was one that I had shared like in the community tab and on social media, but I thought it was so good that I actually just still wanted to save it. And this is another affirmation that we could say, and that is everything that I need today will be made available to me. I love this. I absolutely love this. This is another one that I would love to have on my wall. Everything that I need today will be made available to me. Everything that I need today will be made available to me. Everything that I need today will be made available to me. I'm definitely here for that one. Then we have another one that was from last week that I posted. I was not made to give up. I was not made to give up. I was not made to give up. Like, I love that. I know sometimes we feel like we want to give up, and that's okay. That's a natural human reaction. We are human. We're gonna have our days that we feel down. We're gonna have our days that we don't feel like being bothered. We're gonna have our days that we feel like maybe the whole world is against us. We crumbling down. We don't know what we gonna do. All of those are okay, right? It's just a matter of you not staying there, you knowing that as long as you still got breath in your body, okay, you have another chance for another day to get up and to do it all over again. And, I always say if today is not a good day, I hope tomorrow is a better one, right? That's the only thing that we can hope for. So if you in your feelings today, stay in your feelings. It's good to feel your feelings. Don't never deny yourself your feelings, but just don't stay there. Okay, that's what the key is. And so I was not made to give up. All right, I'm going to keep going, keep on trucking. And this was also one that I shared last week. And this is basically just pretty much, implementing what I was just saying. It's okay if it's not the most wonderful time of the year. Not only is it okay if it's not the most wonderful time of the year, but it's okay if any day, okay, of the year is not a day that you are feeling too hot. And let me just say, it was somebody that came underneath this post when I posted it on the community tab, okay? And I don't even think it was a real person because when I looked, they only had their YouTube page for 2 days. So I don't know whether it was a bot. I don't know if it was a real person, but they put underneath this post, oh, in your opinion, okay? And I will say that it is not my opinion, right? When it's a TV show or a movie, then that's my opinion. But when it comes to this, the self-care and healthcare and mental health, I give y'all facts. I give y'all statistics. I give y'all what everyday people are dealing with and going through as somebody that has went through it myself, as somebody that have family members that went through it, as somebody that has studied drug abuse, mental health, nursing, social work, psychology, and all of that in school and worked in the health field for over 20 years. This is not my opinion. When I'm talking about a movie or a TV show, then that's my opinion. Let's just get that right, okay? That annoyed the heck out of me, y'all. But I also said that proves why I get up here and do this every week, because it is so that people like you can be educated and can know that actually this is a time of the year that some people are not feeling too hot, okay? It is a time of the year, like I said, where people may unalive themselves, they may unalive others, they may do both. Hopefully, nobody does, but that is a reality that we are in. And the reason why I get up here and have these discussions is so that we can spread more awareness around that. So just so you know, it was not my opinion at all when it came to this. Okay. But that's pretty much what we got, y'all. I said it's not really even that much, so I don't even think I could do a full hour unless y'all got some other things that y'all want to discuss. I know that I'm gonna be back at 5 for what you should be watching. And if you're not following me on social media, I am on all social media. Make sure that y'all follow your girl, because like I said, sometimes I share these things on social media. Sometimes I'm sharing a bunch of, just trailers and different clips from movies and different things that I catch and be cracking up at, or I'm sharing you know, these type of posts and movies that's coming out, just a variety of things. Some people say they don't get the notifications from YouTube, so this is another way for you to also know if I'm maybe gonna do a live or have a video coming up. Also, make sure that y'all are liking, y'all are subscribing, y'all are commenting, y'all are sharing. As Moochie would say, put me up in the algorithm, because I noticed that they've been playing with the videos, okay, this past week. There's actually been since I got monetized. So let me find out y'all trying to lower my stuff so the YouTube money could be funny, okay? But nonetheless, make sure y'all doing those. Miss Kara says that was probably someone that doesn't believe in therapy. Yes, and we know there's a lot of people that be that way. I get it. I definitely get it. And that's why I am up here, because I'm trying to just spread that awareness and let people know and kind of show people another side, that it doesn't always have to be, that way. and break some of the things that we have been taught, because when you've been taught one way for so long and it gets passed down and passed down and passed down, that's what people come accustomed to, and that's what they think. That's what I thought for a long time. And if I could open up my mind and learn new things, and when I learn new things, I'm trying to teach all of y'all those things. The things that I talk about up here is things that I deal with on a regular basis as well. And so it's not something where I'm just telling y'all about it, but then I'm not doing it for myself. I'm not practicing it for myself, and things of that nature. Then hopefully somebody else could say that I helped them too, that they were able to get one thing out of this, that could possibly help them. That's what it's all about. That is the reason why I do this. And so, hopefully that can happen. But yeah, I get it. So I just was like, oh, no, you didn't. Let me let you know, and then I put question marks underneath the comment, and the person never came back and said anything. So I guess, like I said, who knows if it was even a real person. These days we be having these bots up here, okay? Doing what bots do. But I will be back at 5 o'clock for anybody that can make it. If you can't make it, then maybe you'll catch the replay. But we're gonna have a little bit of, what's going down in December, coming to theaters and streaming services, okay? For December. We're also gonna have a little bit of Christmas movies and a little bit of Christmas, trivia, play little games or whatever for a little minute. So, if anybody could come through, we're gonna have a good time. It's gonna be like a little trivia type of segment before the trivia next Saturday night. And I'm also joining Brillo's Subscribe-a-thon. I will be a part of it. Okay, it's going down. I'm gonna be putting out stuff every single day. Child, I put out so much stuff yesterday. If y'all did not see it, I posted some shorts, which I haven't did no shorts since last year. Okay, I posted 2 shorts that got all the Christmas movies. Well, not all, but a good amount of the Black Christmas movies that's out are in those 2 shorts. And then I have a short that I did on Black Cake, and I did Life After Lockup for anybody that watched that. I did Raising Canaan for anybody that watched that. Y'all could go check out those reviews. And if y'all did not see our throwback movie or our movie night with the ladies, we did what the heck was that we did this week? Part 1 of the Jackson 5. So if y'all missed any of that, definitely check all of those out. And yeah, that is basically what, I got going down for right now. So, again, for anybody that is not feeling good today, if today is not a good day, that is okay. Contrary to popular belief, okay, it is okay. But tomorrow hopefully will be a better day for you. Remember to breathe, remember to relax, relate, release. Okay. Sit in your feelings, feel what you need to feel, deal with what you need to deal with. And then when you get up tomorrow, we do this thing again. That's it. And you are not alone, okay? In my Michael Jackson voice, you are not alone. I am here with you, okay? We in this together. Hey, Daria. What's going on? Thanks for coming through. Thank you, Miss Kara. Appreciate you. Thank you, Debbie, for coming through. Definitely appreciate you. So, yeah, y'all, that's where we going to, go ahead and end it at. I will be back at 5 o'clock on the dot, okay? Hopefully, I will see y'all there. And we will continue this party, from there. Uh,